punished, you know, and it doesn't make for a great work environment because they want you to harass people.
The lawsuit claims minority officers are punished more severely than white cops for failing to meet quotas. The city denies it.
And the community are suffering the most.
Because?
Because the pressure, because the quota, because the police department is like a whore pretending to be a lady. That's what they are.
Are you worried? You know, this is a big step to come forward like this.
It's not easy. It's not easy. We are the enemies. We are the people that nobody talk to. The culture of the department, we are the rats. That's how they call us. We are the rats that speak out. It takes a lot of guts from a rat to stand where we stand.
Is this? I would like for all of us to believe in nonviolence, but I'm here to say tonight that if every Negro in the United States turns against nonviolence, I'm going to stand up as a lone voice and say this is the wrong way.
I will never change in my basic idea that nonviolence is the most potent weapon available to the Negro in his struggle for freedom and justice. I think for the Negro to turn to violence would be both impractical and immoral.
There is an increasingly vocal minority who disagreed totally with your tactics, Dr. King.
There's no doubt about that. I will agree that there is a group in the Negro community advocating violence now. I happen to feel that this group represents a numerical minority. Surveys have revealed this. The vast majority of Negroes still feel that the best way to deal with the dilemma that we face in this country is through nonviolent resistance. And I don't think this vocal group will be able to make a real dent in the Negro community in terms of swaying 22 million Negroes to this particular point of view. And I contend that the cry of black power is at bottom a reaction to the reluctance of white power to make the kind of changes necessary to make justice a reality for the Negro. I think we've got to see that a riot is the language of the unheard. And what is it that America has failed to hear? It has failed to hear that the economic plight of the Negro poor has worsened over the last few years.
How many summers like this one do you imagine that we can expect?
Well, I would say this, we don't have long. The mood of the Negro community now is one of urgency, one of saying that we aren't going to wait, that we've got to have our freedom. We've waited too long. So that I would say that every summer we are going to have this kind of vigorous protest. My hope is that it will be nonviolent. We hope that we can avoid riots because riots are self-defeating and socially destructive. I would hope that we can avoid riots, but that we will be as militant and as determined next summer and through the...
To myself, Mr. President, why the hell don't you go to the wicked police department? Why the hell don't you stand up and tell them that you're killing the black youth and brown youth is not home?
Met a guy the other day, holding a sign up in the sign saying, I'm a vet and I'm hungry. I done fought many years for your old country. Many cars rolled by, but I stayed. Had to hear what that old vet had to say. Seconds turned to minutes, minutes turned to hours. So many injustices, political power. Now it's a shame that we fight for this country, and we give to this country, and we love this country. Still mistreated in this country, and we give the other countries. Still we suffering in our country. It's a shame that our country supposed to be the land of the free and the home of the brave, but the love has been taken this old land, the land of secrets and cover-ups, and who you know will get you where you're trying to go. This old land supposed to be the land of the free and the home of the brave, but the love was been taken this away. The land of secrets and cover-ups, and who you know will get you when you're trying to go. We take up for this land. Call me foolish 'cause I give this money. Sometimes old life can be funny, and from my heart that's why I gave that money. 'Cause I know where big home is coming from. I've been up, I've been down, fighting back right now, waiting for God to turn it around. No friend to be found, government let me down. I've been up, I've been down, I've been up, I've been down. I've been hurt and mistreated by the ones I love. And everybody got family with some money. You don't ask them, 'cause 9 times out of 10 they gon' have fun. This old land supposed to be the land of the free and the home of the brave, but the love was been taken. This old land, the land of secrets and cover-ups, and who you know will get you when you're trying to go. This old land supposed to be the land of the free and the home of the brave, but the love was been taken. This old land, the land of secrets and cover-ups, and who you know will get you when you're trying to go. We take up for this old land. Talk about this old. It's how we take up for this. It's how we take up for this land. Talk about this old land. Love. It's love, y'all. All we gotta do is just love, man. Said my people turn from their wicked ways, he'll heal the land. Love. It's time we take up for